Greetings, friends. JawlessPaul here. We were playing Enter the Gungeon. This is episode 4 of Enter the Gungeon. If you're following along, I have played as the Marine, the Convict, and the Hunter. So, obviously, we're going to play as the pilot today. I'm just going to see what this character is all about. He runs a little bit funny. He's got a little bit of a funny hairstyle. Look at that little wave in the front. Maybe it's a curly Q. I'm not sure. Not sure. Remains to be seen. But we're going to do our best. I have gotten to the second floor of this game. Like I said, this is our the fourth episode of Enter the Gungeon. I've gotten into the second dungeon, but I have not, I have not gotten very much farther than that. So my hope today is to get farther. I want to get a lot farther than I have. Right, I can use that as cover. I keep forgetting that. I can use tables as cover. I can push it over, breaks the bottles, all dramatically and like. Let's be accurate. Whoa, Betsy! Look at that guy. Okay, I've got a blaster. I did take damage there. Not wise to take that damage. I feel like my controls are really funny. I could be wrong about that. Okay. Ooh, good damage again. Good damage again. Okay, I'm a little out of practice. I guess it's been a few days since I've played this. I'm gonna do my best to get right back on the horse. I'm gonna make sure I don't die, and then I'm gonna make sure I get some health so I can make it a little bit farther. Because like I said, I've gotten to the second floor, but I've never gotten very far into the second floor, and I certainly have never faced the boss of the second floor. So that's a little embarrassing maybe, but I also feel like this game is freaking hard. Like harder than other games that you've played, I guarantee it. Like, if you've played Binding of Isaac and you're like, what's the deal with JawlessPaul? Why isn't he able to achieve? Why isn't he able to do what he wants to do in this game? Well, I'll just tell you right now, this game is not like Binding of Isaac. Alright? Like, Binding of Isaac is hard. Like, don't get me wrong. This, Binding of Isaac, it's pretty hard to get to the mom fight. The first time you get to the mom fight, you feel like a boss. The first time you get to the womb fight, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm the king of the world. But this game, at least right now, I mean, granted, I've got like hundreds of hours in Binding of Isaac. This game, I've got, maybe an hour. But Binding of Isaac, I feel like, there's no, there's no, oh my gosh, I'm about to die too. All right, if I die here, just rest assured, we're not done. But anyway, Binding of Isaac, you get, I feel like the items that I've gotten in Binding of Isaac are a lot more powerful. They're a lot more powerful, and they make you, they change the game in a way that makes the game a lot more easy. Whereas in this game, like, the guns that I'm going to find here are going to be good. No question, they're going to be awesome. But not like some of the items in Binding of Isaac are game changing. Whereas in this game, like, I'll find a couple good items. At least, well, okay. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. I've only really ever gotten to the second floor in this game, so I should really just shut my mouth about all this and just see what happens, right? Like, I need to get a little bit farther before I can start making judgments about this game. But I'll just say, like, I feel I'm probably misremembering. I'm definitely misremembering. Now that I think about it, I played the Binding of Isaac, and I got, okay, what does this do? Vote of confidence. All right, I'm just gonna look at something real quick because active items. All right, how do I even freaking use? Oh, chance to pick locks can only be used once per lock. Okay, except for the many times they did. Okay, never let the pilot down except when they did. Passive. Okay, reduces price at shops. Cool. Increases active item capacity and maximum ammo counts. Whatever. Ballot is proof of participation in the democratic process. Public service announcement. Voting is cool, no matter what anyone says. Okay. Actually, that's kind of cool. Now I feel like, I do feel like, though, I don't know. Look at all those guns I've checked out already. Okay, this is actually kind of cool. I haven't ever checked this part out. Okay, mastery of the first chamber. Yeah, I could say I've mastered the first chamber. Yep, so Gatling Gull was the first boss I ever fight. Smiley and Shades, beat those guys. And Bullet King, I think I beat him in the 3rd episode. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, I don't know if those are all of the first level bosses or all the ones that I've ever fought. But I'm going to look at options and look at controls. Because, let's see, keyboard bindings. Alright, let's just look at edit control. I'm curious about the active item. I don't know how to use it. Use item, right trigger. Okay. So I could use my lock pick the next time I get to a lock that needs picking. And maybe that would get me a free item. You know, who knows? Cool. Okay. Let's go over here. I know. There's a teleport ability in this game, and I really should be using that, but I don't use it because. All right, so I blew myself up. I blew myself up with the bomb there. I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna do a quick restart because you know what? I'd rather not upload a 7-minute episode, which I know I've done in this game before. I know I've basically done that because this game, like I said, we've talked about this already, this game is freaking hard. It's really hard, and I almost just took damage there. You know, I don't really know, like, I know how to dodge. I know how to dodge roll, and I should know, theoretically, I know how to, you know, I know how to avoid damage, but man, is it hard. It is hard. Like, if you don't believe me, you know, go online, buy this flippin' game, and you try it. You know, you try it. Maybe you upload it for all I care. You know, upload it onto YouTube. If you subscribe here, I'm just saying this right now, all right? This is a public service announcement. You should be making YouTube videos, all right? I'm just telling you right now. If you watch this channel, if you're one of the 15 people who subscribe to this channel and you have a YouTube channel that does not upload videos, I'm telling you right now, you definitely should upload YouTube videos. There's no downside. It's free, totally free, and it's fun. I'm telling you right. You know, it's one of those things where you're gonna learn some skills. You're gonna learn all about YouTube. You're gonna learn all about video editing. All right, I'm pro tip right here. I use DaVinci Resolve as my video editing. That's free. DaVinci Resolve is completely free to use. You don't need to spend any money to get that video editing software. It does everything that, well, almost everything that Adobe does. I'm just going to say, like, everything that you're going to need, it does. It may not do some of the, like, you know, like, it doesn't have, like, artificial damage. Come on now. It doesn't have, like, artificial, okay, boss, cool. It doesn't have artificial slow-mo. All right, I know Adobe Premiere has, you know, this thing that, whoa! It has this ability to, like, create slow motion out of nothing, right? Like, you can just take a 60 frame or a 30 frame per second piece of footage, and you can turn it into a, you know, 120 frame per second piece of footage. You know, that's cool, but it is certainly not necessary to upload gaming videos. You know, that's for sure. Ooh, a heart. I need this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so, okay, I use that for video editing. It is easy peasy. Like, easier than you think. Like, you probably are thinking, whatever, you know, JawlessPaul. Sure, it's easy, but, you know, I don't have time to do that. I don't have time to do any of that. It is easier. It is like, all you need to do is watch like 1 or 2 YouTube videos about DaVinci Resolve, and you have mastered it. Like, you've mastered everything that you need to make decent videos. Okay. The other thing I use is OBS Studio. Okay? Another piece of free software that you can use to, if you're playing games as it is, if you're already playing games, you're already doing half the stuff, right? Sure, like I talk during my gameplay and I tell you stuff, and I'm, you know, I ham it up. I really ham it up. Did I get it? It did not work. Okay, cool. Well, I do have a key though. Hey, I have a key. Let me open it. I have a key. No, I can no longer open it because I tried to open it, but it didn't work. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay. All right. Whatever. That's disappointing, but anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah. If you're already playing games, I thought, you know, when I watch people like, you know, I don't know, I watch Northern Lions sometimes. I watch him with his Binding of Isaac videos. I watch him with some of the other gameplay that he does and other Let's Plays, and I always thought, like, oh man, I don't know if I could ever, like, it's hard to talk while you're playing, and it's hard to, you know, keep that whole thing going, but it is easier than you think. It is nothing special. I'll just tell you that right now. If you feel like that's an intimidating prospect, just don't. Just try it. Just try it out. I mean, that's the great thing about YouTube. It's free. You can upload video for free. That is nuts. If you don't know, that is crazy bonkers. Like, yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, there's no reason why anyone who does anything interesting should not be recording it and uploading it. It is the easiest thing in the world. If you have any skill at all, if you have any personality at all, which I know you guys do. Come on. Let's not kid ourselves. Some of you guys should be on YouTube, no question. But yeah, it's free to upload video. Like, that's just, that in and of itself is nuts. Completely nuts. T-shirt cannon. I've gotten this item before. It's pretty good. It's not as good as I got the I got an item. What did I get? It was like a trident one time. That thing was crazy good. But anyway, like I said, you guys, I know you guys, and you're probably playing games as it is. You should just upload it. Do you think I'm the best player in the world? Obviously, if you've watched any of my videos, I am not the best game player in the world. Oh, cool, the bird. I fight the bird again. But like I've been saying, there's no reason why you guys should not take advantage of YouTube for all that it offers you. I'm not saying like you're gonna be able to like make income off YouTube or something. Like, that's hard, right? Like, there's no question that is a challenging prospect. Like, you're not gonna just like upload some gameplay videos and make some money. But let me tell you, you will learn something. Editing video, and you know, just the act of putting it all together and preparing something for other people to watch. Like, I've learned a ton. I've only been doing this for a couple months, but I've already learned a ton of stuff about, you know, about how YouTube works, about how to edit video, about how to record audio, right? Like, that's one thing that people get intimidated about too, is, you know, it's hard to record sound effectively, right? Like, it can be hard to get good sound in your videos. And I do have a nice condenser microphone, and I do have a couple pieces of equipment that make it easier. But I'm just telling you right now, like go online and look up, you know, how much it costs to actually get a decent microphone. Or just take the microphone that you probably already have and just put it, you know, set it up and put it somewhere where you can see it, where it's close to you, and just try recording some stuff. Sticky crossbow. All right, crossbow is my jam. I really loved the Huntress. I really love the crossbow for how it was like a one-shot, one-kill sort of deal. All right. Okay. Should I go to the shop again? I've got a decent amount of money. I should go to the shop and just double check what this is all about. Itchy trigger finger, big iron. That's probably a really good gun. I'm just gonna try this. Rate of fire up. That's good. I did not know what that did. So I don't know what anything does in this game, by the way. I do not know anything about this game. I play it and I upload videos about it, but that's about it. Anyway, like I was saying, like, you probably have all the equipment that you need. You know, recording audio that sounds good is important. Maybe you need maybe your computer isn't the best. But like, just play some games like this. Like, this is not a difficult or a resource-intensive game to play. It's not. Oh, really hate this enemy. Oh, okay. Hey, nice. Sell key. What could it unlock? Awesome. Well, this is a gungeon, so I imagine that there are cells full of people. Already, this is going better than other playthroughs that I've had of this game. You know, I was a bit dicey there for a while against that one guy, the boss, the bird boss. The first time I fought him, he was kind of a pushover. Whoa! But this time, I almost died. You guys saw what happened. Alright, they're gonna blow up, right? Yes, they do blow up. Oh, do they blow up when I push the trigger? Anyway, guys, I don't mean to find a point on it or to beat a dead horse, but I'm just gonna say that if you've ever just considered it in passing, like I did, you know, I was just like, oh, wouldn't that be interesting to just try it out and see what happens? You know, just do it. There's no reason why you shouldn't just try to do it. Oh, here's the cell block key. Yes. What's this? Oh, finally. I knew it would be a while before someone came down here, but seriously, it's been forever. Anyway, we should get back to the shop. It's been closed for way too long. You should come by. We're on the top level of the breach. You can't miss it. I'm heading back to the breach. Are you still here? Don't you have a past to chase or something? I'm heading back to the breach. Oh. Thank you for rescuing Mistress Cadence and this one. I will escort her to the breach. Come on, Ox. Ugh, you're always so slow. Interesting. So they'll have a shop up at the top of the, what is this all about? The altar is empty. Do nothing. Okay. I have no clue what that is or what that does. We'll maybe find out about that later. But I feel like I've just unlocked something important. That's cool. I'm down with unlocks. Alright. Let's see. What else do I do? Okay. Okay, so for recording audio, I use a program called Audacity, and the theme I want to kind of leave you guys with is it's free. Audacity is a free program that you can use. Costs you nothing. Costs you absolutely nothing to download and use Audacity. And it's an awesome audio recording and editing software. It like, I remember, like, I've thought about doing YouTube videos. Oh, okay, I gotta use this gun now. T-shirt gun. I've thought about uploading YouTube videos for a while now, and I, you know, occasionally would look to see like, oh, what's out there as far as, you know, potion of lead skin. I'm invincible. Okay, I guess that's an item that I can use. Okay, so I've got, yeah, so it's one of the, I don't know how to scroll those though. Maybe I can select it here. That didn't select it. Anyway, yeah, I would look to see like, okay, what's out there as far as like video editing software, and for a long time it was like, it was terrible, you know, like there's not. Whoa. Okay, this guy's a jerk. I can take him out faster than, or just dodge. I guess you can still dodge everything. This t-shirt gun has some really nice knockback. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, you've got tons of options now. Back in the day, you did not. Now you have tons of options to edit video for basically completely free. So there's no reason why a person with a little bit of gumption shouldn't just try their hand at it. You know, there's nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's a really cool hobby. If nothing else, it's I'm not gonna let this guy shoot at me. I'd say like it takes your gaming hobby and it makes it, you know, it just kind of, it makes it something that you can actually be proud of, right? Like, I don't know, like I'm not saying I never play a game without recording what I'm doing, but that was silly. I was thinking about the sniper, and then the guy fired the shotgun at me. All right. Anyway, I kind of harped on about this, but if you're not creating YouTube videos, you should give it a shot. I think you'd be surprised by how easy it is nowadays. Get DaVinci Resolve, get Audacity, get OBS Studio, and you've got pretty much everything you need to start recording stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is JawlessPaul. I'm signing out. You guys are awesome. Thanks for checking out the channel. And like and subscribe if you appreciate what's on this in this video. Talk to you later. Peace.